So students, today we start last article from our topic mathematical logic, and our article is application of logic to switching circuit. That is, in this article we see applications of logic in switching circuits. So how can we apply our logic to switching circuit? All of you know that a statement is either true or false, and we denote its truth value by T or F. And now, similar to this logic or statement, in electric devices there are switches, and these switches are either on or off. म्हणजे जे खूप सारे इलेक्ट्रिक डिव्हाइसेस आहेत त्या प्रत्येक डिव्हाइसेस मध्ये स्विचेस असतात, आणि ते स्विचेस कसे असतात, एकतर ते ऑन असतात किंवा ऑफ असतात. अँड वी नो दॅट स्विचेस आर मेड अप ऑफ वायर्स, किंवा स्विचेस कनेक्ट करण्यासाठी किंवा ज्या वायर्स आहेत त्या कनेक्ट झालेल्या असतात स्विचेसला, आणि जेव्हा स्विच ऑन असतो तेव्हा त्या वायरमधून करंट फ्लो होणार आहे, आणि जर स्विच ऑफ असेल तर वायरमधून करंट फ्लो होणार नाही. आणि म्हणून जर आपल्याला स्विच डिफाइन करायचं असेल तर आपण स्विच कसा डिफाइन करू, तर ए स्विच इज a two-stated device, and these two-stated are either on or off. That is, a switch is a two-stated device which is used. कशासाठी वापरतो आपण हा switch? Which is used to control the flow of current. म्हणजे जो करंट आहे फ्लो होण्याची किंवा जो करंट आहे तो पास करण्याची जो फ्लो आहे तो आपण काय करतोय, कंट्रोल करतोय त्या स्विचनी. सो स्विच डिफाइन केला, स्विच इज अ टू स्टेटेड डिवाइस व्हिच इज यूज्ड टू कंट्रोल द फ्लो ऑफ करंट. एंड नाउ टू डिनोट दिस स्विच वी यूज लेटर्स कैपिटल S, or we can use S1, S2, S3 dash. So here we draw this switch. This is our wire, and to control this flow of current we use here switch S. And now in this another circuit we consider a circuit which contains a lamp L. म्हणजे ह्या सर्किट मध्ये आपण लॅम्प L कन्सिडर केलाय, आणि हा जो सर्किटचा फ्लो ऑफ करंट आहे तो कंट्रोल करण्यासाठी आपण स्विच कन्सिडर केलाय S1. आता जर हा S1 स्विच ऑन असेल तर करंट या सर्किट मधून फ्लो होईल, आणि हा लॅम्प काय होणार आहे, ऑन होणार आहे, किंवा आपण म्हणू लॅम्प इज क्लोज. अँड व्हेन दिस स्विच S1 इज ऑन यू कॅन से ऑन, or you can use here closed. Remember this word, for this on position we use closed word, and if this switch is off then we use the word open. So when this switch is closed, that is on, the current flows through the circuit and this lamp is on, that is lamp closed. And when this switch S1 is off, then current does not flow through the circuit and this lamp does not close. So this position of this lamp on or off depends upon this switch. When it is closed up, lamp is on, and when it is open, lamp is off. So by using this theory of logic, we have to construct given circuit, or we have to construct circuit by given statement pattern, or conversely by using given statement pattern we construct the switching circuit. So there are two applications of this logic, and upon this application of logic we have one practical related to our topic mathematical logic. So we take here two applications. That is, first is we draw a electric circuit by using given statement pattern, and another is by this given circuit we write symbolic form of given statement pattern. So to find or to draw this circuit we have to construct statements, and for the statements we use here this switch S1, S2, whether two switches are given, three switches are given. It depends upon our statement pattern. If we have given one switch, then we relate this one switch S1 to a statement letter P of our statement pattern. So our statement becomes statement denoted by P, the switch S1. In our old syllabus, here we write the switch S1 is closed. But in our new textbook, they are given only the switch S1. If position of two switches is same, then we use same letter, that is S1. And if position of two switches are opposite, that is one is closed and another is open, then we denote these switches by S and S'. And we call these two switches as complementary switches. And when position is same, then we call these switches as equivalent switches. So remember here, when their positions or their states are opposite, we say that they are complementary switches. And we denote these statements by, for this S we use P, the switch S1 or S. And for this S dash we use negation of P, the switch S dash. That is, for complementary switch we use negation of this P. So remember these notations of statements. For complementary switches we use P and negation P. But in our electric circuit we consider only closed position. So our statements are, for this S dash or S1 dash we use negation P. So we consider only one position. So switch S1 is denoted by statement P, switch S1 dash is denoted by negation P. So instead of S and S dash we can use S1 dash or S1 also. And now here we don't know position of these states of these switches, and for that we consider all the possible positions of these switches. So if there are two switches, three switches, then to consider their all possible combinations, we have prepared a table, and that table is called as input-output table. Because we don't know actual position of switches, and so here we consider all positions of switches, and therefore we require a table, and which table is called as input-output table. Similar to our logic, in logic we use truth table, and in switching circuit instead of in truth table we use input-output table. And this input-output table, if switch is on, we denote it by 1, and if switch is off, we denote it by 0. So in statement we use capital T, and in input-output table we use for on position 1 and for off position 0, that is F. So in this way we relate our logic to switching circuit. Now we have to consider two positions, or you can say here arrangement of two switches. So if these two switches are arranged in series, then how we can use here logic? So our first article is two switches in series. So here we have given two switches S1 and S2. And now if they are in series, so we draw these two switches as, this is our first switch S1, this is our second switch S2, and here is our lamp L. And now we have to find the condition when this lamp is on. So we have two switches S1 and S2 which are connected in series. जर दोन स्विच एकमेकाला सेरीज मध्ये कनेक्ट असतील तर त्यांच्या ऑन ऑफ पोझिशन वर हा लॅम्प L ऑन कधी असणार आहे? जर S1 स्विच ऑन असेल S2, here I write lamp. So when S1 is on, S2 is on, this lamp is on. And now if this S1 is on and S2 is off, so what will happen? जर S1 ऑन असेल तर करंट S1 पासून S2 पर्यंत येईल, पण हा जर ऑफ असेल तर करंट S2 पासून लॅम्प पर्यंत येणार नाहीये आणि म्हणून लॅम्प ऑन होणार नाही. सो इथे लॅम्प काय असेल? ऑफ. सिमिलर सिच्युएशन when S1 is off, S2 is on, then also lamp is off. And when these both switches are off, then also our lamp is on. So remember here, when both switches are connected in series, this lamp is on only when these both switches are closed. That is when both the switches are on. So to relate this table to our input-output table, how we can write? We write statement P for the switch S1. We write Q for our second switch S2. And we prepare their input output table, that is PQ. So for on we use 1 and for off we use 0. You remember that? So 1 1 0 0, then 1 0 1 0, and now this on off becomes 1 0 0 0. Now we have to connect this switching circuit to our logic, and to convert or to compare it with logic, I replace this 1 by E and I replace this 0 by F. So it gives, and observe this truth table, which is similar to our first connective, that is conjunction. And in conjunction is true only when both are true, otherwise it is false. So when we have two switches in series, we write this circuit symbolically as P and Q. So remember here, we relate our circuit to logic as when we have two switches and they are connected in series, we write this circuit symbolically as P and Q. So remember this, and there is no need to write this statement small l, that is the lamp L. So हे necessary नाही आहे की तुम्ही lamp L साठी वेगळं स्टेटमेंट द्यावं, किंवा इथे जे आपण लिहितो P and Q पॅरलल L त्याच्यासाठी सुद्धा अगदी necessary नाही आहे की तुम्ही हे स्टेटमेंट डिफाइन करावं. लक्षात आलं तर करा, नाही आलं तर नाही केलं तरी चालेल. So remember this first, when two switches are in series, we write their parallel statement by using conjunction, that is P and Q equivalent to L. Now we consider second type of these switches, that is two switches are in parallel. आता series पेक्षा आपण दोन switch कसे घेतोय एकमेकांना parallel. So first we draw this circuit, and in this circuit we consider two switches in parallel. So this is our first switch S1, and now we take second switch S2, which is connected to parallel. And now we connect these two switches by lamp L. And now again observe this figure. Now we consider again same four cases, because here we don't know exact position of these two switches, whether they are closed or whether they are open. So we consider all combinations. So first combination is both switches are on, then first is on, second is off, first is off, second is on, and both are off. So now by using these four conditions, we have to find this position of lamp L. So if we consider our first case, both switches are on, that is S1 is on, S2 current flows through this wire and this lamp is on. So our first is both switches are on, lamp is on. Then second, if this S1 is on and this S2 is off, then how can current flow through this circuit? Current flows from this side because this switch is off. So current flows from this S1 and so this lamp becomes closed or it is on. So एक जरी स्विच ऑन असेल तरी सुद्धा तुमचा जो करंट आहे तो इथून या वायर मधून फ्लो होऊन हा लॅम्प काय होतोय ऑन होतोय. सो आपली पोझिशन आली ऑन. आता समजा थर्ड कंडिशन S1 ऑफ आहे आणि S2 ऑन असेल तर काय होईल? करंट हा इथून वर न जाता S2 मधून जाऊन कुठपर्यंत येणार आहे? लॅम्प पर्यंत आणि म्हणून लॅम्प काय होणार आहे? ऑन. सो रिमेंबर दिस टाइम when two switches are parallel, then last condition when both switches are off, then our lamp is off. Otherwise this lamp is on. So जर दोन स्विच एकमेकाला पॅरलल मध्ये जोडले असतील तर लॅम्प ऑफ एकदाच होतोय. कधी होतोय? जेव्हा S1 ऑफ आहे, S2 ऑफ आहे तेव्हा मात्र तुमचा लॅम्प ऑफ असतोय. अदरवाइज लॅम्प काय आहे? ऑन. So if we relate this truth table with our logic, so it gives us F because we use T for 1 and we use F for 0 and so this gives T and F. And now we relate this truth table to our truth table of disjunction and so this column is P or Q. And so where two switches are connected in parallel, then that circuit is in parallel to our symbolic form of disjunction and that is P or Q equivalent to L. So remember here, when two switches are in series, we use connective and when two switches are in parallel, we use connective OR. So this is about two switches in series and two switches in parallel. And now we have to solve some examples related to these switching circuits. That is, we have to draw the switching circuit by using given statement pattern, and opposite of that is by using given circuit we have to find its symbolic form. So first we saw these two types of examples, and so for a question from our next exercise, question is express the following circuits. Express the following circuits in the symbolic form. Symbolic form and write the input output table and write the input output table. That is, we have to express given circuit in symbolic form and then we write input output table. So our circuit is S1 dash S2, then S1 S2 dash, S1 dash S2, S1 S2 dash. So this is our circuit and we have to express this circuit in symbolic form and then we have to write input output table. This type of example carries 3 marks in our question paper. So to solve this type of examples, one step is common, that is to express circuit symbolically or to construct circuit from given given statement pattern. First thing is common, that is first we have to define our statements by using given switches. So if you observe here, we have 4 switches given. That is first is S1, second is S2, third is S1 dash and fourth is S2 dash. So there is no any switch which is repeated. So here we have 4 distinct switches. So we define 4 statements. So the first statement is let P, that is the switch S1. Then Q, the switch S2. Then negation P, the switch S1 dash, and negation Q, the switch S2 dash. So here we define 4 statements connected to these 4 switches. So this step carry 1 mark. And now we have to write symbolic form. Therefore, the symbolic form is, first here, observe this circuit. If we observe this circuit, then we can divide this circuit in 2 parts. That is, this is our first part and this is our second part. And these 2 parts are connected in parallel. And for parallel position, we use connective OR. So first of all, we divide this circuit in 2 parts. And first we find their main connective, that is they are in parallel. So we use connective OR. Now we write this first part in first bracket, and now we write second part in second bracket. So for this S1 dash, we use negation P. So this is negation P. For this S2, we use statement Q. Then for S1, we use P, and for S2 dash, we use negation Q. And these 2 switches are connected in series, and so we use connective AND. So AND, again these 2 switches are in series, so also AND. So remember this symbolic form, how we can write this symbolic form. First we divide this circuit in 2 parts, and these 2 parts are connected in parallel, so we use connective OR. Then in first part, 2 switches are connected in series, so we use connective AND. Also in second part they are in series, so we use AND. So this is the symbolic form of our given circuit. This step carry 1 mark. And now we write input output table. And so as like our statement pattern, first we prepare columns by starting from the left hand side. So first our statement letters PQ. Then we require negation P. Then our first bracket negation P and Q. Then we require negation Q. Then P and negation Q. And finally our resultant column. So in this way, first we prepare our columns. And now we substitute their truth values. So first position is both switches are on, that is 1 1, then 1 0 0 1 0 0. Instead of T and F we use 1 0. And now we take negation of T. So negation of 1 0 0 1 1. Then negation P and Q, that is we have to use conjunction, negation P and Q. So 0 and 1 0, 0 and 0 0, 1 and 1 1, and here is 0. Then negation Q, 0 1 0 1. Now P and negation Q. So P and negation Q, 1 and 0 0. 1 and 1 1, 0 and 0 0, 0 and 1 0. And now we take this junction between these 2 columns, that is 0 or 0 0, 0 or 1 1, 1 or 0 1, 0 or 0 0. So if we have any difficulty in writing this 1 0, first you prepare this truth table with T and L, and then for this T write in bracket 1. जर तुम्हाला हे टेबल 1 0 मध्ये करताना अडचण येत असेल तर TM मध्ये करा, पण आठवण येणं पुढं T च्यासाठी 1 आणि M च्यासाठी करायला 0. So we solve this type of example. First we write statement, then we write symbolic form, and then we write input output table. So this is first type of example. Now we have to find another type, or we solve another type, that is from given statement pattern we have to construct switching circuit.